I absolutely love seeing their reaction to that open because every single time it plays, no matter what type of animal it is that we bring in here, they're always like, what is that?
Yeah, my friend.
Yes, so coming back from Renegade Paws Rescue is Miss Mary. She has brought us Miss Adorable Crush. Crush is ready to go get her bacon, egg, and she don't keep her here too long. But she is absolutely adorable. I feel like she's like the perfect medium size. This is like a true medium sized dog in my opinion.
She is. So Crush is 4 years old.
Okay.
So she is fully grown. And I like to say that she's apartment size. And she's really enjoying the Pet of the Week graphic
she
at the moment.
Is. Look over there, Crush. Can you look?
But she is dog friendly, and I can actually answer your question that you ask me every time I'm here. She's cat friendly.
Yay!
So we're super excited about that.
Yes, because we never know. Because like you said, they don't usually. I mean, you all don't really have cats at Renegade, right?
Don't.
Yeah, so that you wouldn't know.
So we did get the opportunity to cat test, and she does wonderfully with them.
I could see that. She seems like a sweet girl.
And I like to say she's apartment size.
Yeah, she is.
So she's a good little compact pup. Loves the snuggles.
Okay.
Does well on a leash.
Okay.
So which is really nice.
Potty trained because she's 4.
We think so. She keeps a pretty clean kennel.
Okay.
So and she's crate trained.
That's perfect.
Has a really nice sit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And she's just a gorgeous girl.
She is.
She's
She
very
is.
cute.
She's a little lover. She took a second to warm up, but once she meets you. Yep, and that's the other thing I like. She has some really nice manners. So back in the control room, she waited to be invited to sit in people's laps. So
Hello.
yeah.
Yeah, she seems like she's a very sweet girl. And you made a great point, and I want to really hone in on this. Why it is important to get a dog who is crate trained if you do not have the time to train yourselves. As somebody who had a dog who was not crate trained, it makes your life so hard when it doesn't have to be. Having a dog that their crate is a safe space will let you go out, live your life, right? If you need to be at work, you don't have to worry about them. Because my dog had really bad separation anxiety, so the crate just was not an option for him. So I love that she's already crate trained. You don't have to worry about that because it also can be hard to do that if you've never had an animal before, right?
It can be. And it's also really great because we live here in Georgia. Hurricanes are a thing.
Yes.
And that is not the time to try and put a dog in a crate, especially if you have to evacuate and go to a hotel or maybe some friend's house. You say, sure, you're welcome, as long as the pup can go in a crate part of the day. Because everybody's anxiety is high, so we don't want to add that to the mix.
Exactly, and like you just said too, Miss Mary, you never know. Your situations could change. You may get longer hours at work, something of that nature, and to have that safe space in your mind that she's going to be okay in her crate and that she actually likes being in her crate.
And it's amazing. Just like us, after a tough day, we get home and maybe we want to sit in our book nook or be in our she shed. It's the same principle.
It is.
They can take a break and go and just lay in there for a bit.
Yeah, so, I think that is really, really important, especially for first-time pet owners and somebody who may not have the schedule to be able to be at home all the time. So I just wanted to hone in on that. And so like you said, she is 4 years old. She's cat trained. She's good with dogs. What about like smaller kids? Would you recommend somebody who has a family would be good with Crush?
She is super gentle.
Okay.
And so I think she would. And one other thing about Crush is that she is heartworm positive.
Oh.
But that's not something that is contagious. So if you do have other dogs in your home, that's not something they can catch. It's just that a mosquito bit her at some point in her life. And so at this point, of course, we would love for all of our furry friends to be adopted. That's also why we're trying to do No Shelter November. So maybe come take a dog on a mental pause for 2 weeks or foster long term. But it would be wonderful if we could find somebody that could foster her for a while to get her through her doxycycline pills and get her on the road to
recovery.
Being healthy.
Yeah, because that is one thing too. Just because she does have heartworm, like you just said, Ms. Mary, does not mean that's a death sentence for her.
No.
It is something that is able to be treated. So we just want to hone that in. And does Renegade pay for those medicines?
100%.
There you go. So you don't have to worry about any of those medical or vet costs coming out of your pockets because they can be very expensive.
they can.
Yes.
And
That's also why prevention, though, is
that's
so
it.
important.
Yes, because here in Georgia, we don't get cold enough for long enough for the mosquitoes to die. And so that's why it's super important that you talk with your vet and find out what works for you. Is it the monthly heartworm preventative, the 6-month shot, the year shot, whatever it is, just please get them.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for bringing Miss Crush on. And if you all want to make Crush a part of your forever family, all you got to do is visit our website, wsav.com/todayweekend. There she'll be as our new pet of the week. And I mean, this little girl would be the perfect Christmas gift for somebody.
She could be.
And she could be. And if you are going to get animals as Christmas presents, please make sure you know what you are signing up for. So that way we don't have more animals in shelters. And also, adopt, don't shop. Go find the perfect puppy for you at all of our local shelters. I promise you they've got something you're looking for. Thank you so much for all you all do, Miss Mary at Renegade Paws Rescue. We really appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, thank you for bringing her on. When we come back, we've got some more news for you. Stick with us. Say bye, Crush.